We are going to talk about how to start a health journey, and we're going to talk about it right now. Starting a health journey can be scary, overwhelming, out of reach, but none of that is real unless we make it real. So just relax, take it day by day, and allow yourself to make mistakes along the way. With that said, let's get on with the tips and make sure you watch the whole video to get the most benefit. So the first tip is to have a strong why. Why do you even want to take this on? Why do you want to be more healthy? Your why needs to be strong, so take some time developing it. My why on going on my personal health journey was pretty simple. I don't want to die. I really want to travel the world and do, learn, and grow as much as I can before I leave this world. I also want to be in shape so that when I do travel, I can walk, hike, bike, kayak, whatever it is that I need to do when I'm traveling the world. And I want to do that without being out of breath. I also want to be there for my wife, son, and family and friends. So before you get started on your health journey, tie down your why. Make it strong, write down it on sticky notes, and place them all over the place where temptations may be or where you need to be reminded of why you're doing this in the first place. The next tip is to get your mind right. The difference between those that are successful and those that are not typically comes down to mindset. The successful people go through their journey with a positive mindset. They are going to do everything they can in their power to make sure they succeed. The unsuccessful person sees nothing but obstacles and every excuse to not be successful and to quit. When changing your life, you will be challenged, but it's how you take on those challenges that will determine if you're successful or not. The right mindset comes into play when eating healthy, working out, taking care of yourself. Positive mindset and can-do attitude are crucial here. If you don't think about what you put in your body, you will eat whatever is in front of you without a thought. But if you think about the nutritional value of everything you eat and how your body will respond in a positive or a negative way, you will find yourself making better choices. And it helps if you look at the journey as fun and doable as opposed to being a chore or a burden. Look at the positives of the journey and not the negatives. For instance, I get to eat healthy food that is going to make me feel so much better and alive, as opposed to it sucks that I can't eat potato chips. Do you see the difference in mindset there? Also realize that healthy living is a lifestyle for the rest of your life, not just a short-term goal. So concentrate more on the long-term goal as opposed to the short-term goal. Don't get me wrong here, I think you should have long-term and short-term goals, but keep your eye on the long-term goals first. We're going to talk about goals later, so make sure you keep watching until the end. The next tip is to make a plan and make sure it's something that you can do every day. So don't overdo it. Take on small changes, conquer them, make them habits, and then take on more. It's better to do less and be consistent than to take on a lot and just be so overwhelmed that you quit. Maybe you start off by eating 3 days a week and working out 3 days a week, and when you have that nailed down, then you can make it 4 days and then 5 days and so on. Again, make sure you have long-term goals and short-term goals, but don't worry if you mess up here and there. We all miss a workout at times and we all eat something that we regret later, but the past is the past. You can't change it, so move forward and just keep getting better. The next tip is to learn to enjoy the journey. This is so important, but so many of us get this wrong. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you'll likely quit, so make sure you don't take too much on. So many of us concentrate on the results and specifically the short-term results because we want that instant gratification. But the process, the day-to-day grind is where we grow the most. Enjoy the journey and see the magic happen. The next tip is to allow yourself to fail. It's gonna happen. But failure is our greatest teacher. You can look at failure as a bad thing, or you can look at it as a learning tool. The most successful people look at failure as a learning tool, and believe me, the most successful people in the world fail all the time. But that's how they know the next steps towards success. You can't be successful without first experiencing failure. It just doesn't happen. And that's all I had for this video. If you need a coach, get one. If you don't know how to find one, you can fill out the form in the link in the description below. And my wife, who is a health coach, will set up a free consultation phone call. So go right ahead and do that. And I know you could do this. Hopefully you know you can do this. And just allow yourself grace and keep improving one day at a time. You don't have to do it all at once. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments below and I will get to you as soon as I can. I believe in you. Best of luck.